you do? How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Oh, you come to gym for fun, and we'll get you on the run.
Hi everyone, my name's Teacher Emma, and this is the Little Gym at Home. Now, as you can see, Bear and I are having a bit of a garden party today. We've got lots of party tricks to teach you, and while these guys are having so much fun, they're going to be getting a really great core workout. We're going to work on some of our vestibular system, which that's our balance, and then also we're going to look at stabilizing those wrists, elbows and shoulder muscles so that we're really strong. We've got nice grip strength when it comes to that handwriting. So, are you ready to get going? I'm excited.
Hey, it's time to huddle up. Teachers, at any time during this song, feel free to pause the music if you need more time to huddle up. Everyone, huddle up in the middle of the mat so I can tell you my secret. Gather in a circle with hands on knees. Is everybody in the huddle? Okay, here's my secret. When we break out of our huddle, let's go for a run around the mat. Follow your teacher, okay? All right, now I'll say ready, and then you clap your hands and say break. Here we go. Ready? Break! Let's run! Huddle up, hey, howdy-ho. Gonna huddle up, ready, break and go. Gonna huddle up, can you show me how? Don't huddle up on the back of a cow. Huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in your underwear. We're gonna huddle up, hey, howdy-ho. Gonna huddle up, ready, break and go. Gonna huddle up, can you show me how? Don't huddle up on the back of a cow. Huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in your underwear. Freeze! Quick, huddle up in the middle of the mat.
Huddle up, huddle up. Here we go, let's huddle up.
Okay, here's my secret. When we break out of our huddle, let's gallop and do arm swings around the mat. I'll say ready, then you clap your hands and say break. Ready? Break! Go!
Huddle up, hey, howdy-ho. Huddle up, ready, break and go. Huddle up, can you show me how? Don't huddle up on the back of a cow. Huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in your underwear. That's it, kids. Hey, woo! We huddle up, hey, howdy-ho. We huddle up, ready, break and go. We huddle up, can you show me how? Don't huddle up on the back of a cow. Huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in your underwear. Hey, ha, hey, ho.
Freeze! Quick, huddle up in the middle of the mat.
Huddle up, huddle up. Here we go, let's huddle up.
Okay, here's my secret. This time, when we break out of our huddle and you hear the music, we're going to jump and shake our hands out. Ready? Break! Go! Huddle up, hey, howdy-ho. We got to huddle up, ready, break and go. We gonna huddle up. Can you show me how? Well, don't huddle up on the back of a cow. Don't huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in your underwear. I'm the football man. Freeze! Quick, huddle up in the middle of the mat.
Huddle up, huddle up. Here we go, let's huddle up.
All right, here's my secret. This time when we break out of our huddle, we're going to crab walk. And when the music says spin, please hold your feet off the floor and use your hands to spin yourself around on your bottom. Ready? Break! Go for it! We huddle up, hey, howdy-ho. We're gonna huddle up, ready, break, and we go. Gonna huddle up, can you show me how? But don't huddle up on the back of a cow. Huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in your underwear. Spin! Spin! 3, 4. Huddle up, hey, howdy-ho. We're gonna huddle up, ready, break, and we go. Gonna huddle up, can you show me how? Don't huddle up on the back of a cow. Huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in your underwear. Yeah. Freeze! Quick, huddle up in the middle of the mat.
Huddle up, huddle up. Here we go, let's huddle up.
All right, here's my final secret. This time, when we break out of our huddle, we'll go for one more super fast run. Ready? Break! Run fast, dude!
Huddle up, hey, howdy ho. Huddle up, ready, break, and we go. Now huddle up, can you show me how? Don't huddle up on the back of a cow. Huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in underwear. Huddle up, hey, howdy ho. Huddle up, ready, break, and we go. Now huddle up, can you show me how? Huddle up on the back of a cow. Huddle up here, huddle up there. Don't huddle up in underwear.
Freeze! Hey, thank you very much.
Did you like my party trick? I'm going to teach you guys to do that at home with your little ones. Not by yourself, okay? You need a grown-up and a little person. We're going to show you how to take them through the movement pattern so they can really get a feel for it. And you never know, when they're a bit older, they might be able to do this by themselves. So there's different levels. We don't just go into flips straight away. We're going to start off by using our hands. So we're going to put our hands down and push on them, like our little eeyores that we've practiced lots and lots. Just a reminder here, grown-ups, you can support them just at the hips. Boing. And you can see this is the very end of the skill when I come down and I land on my feet, hopefully. Next thing you can do is like a little upside down handstand jump. I know Bear's not cooperating here, but we're going to put our hands down on the ground and you can just pick them up and down, up and down. The idea is that every time they're putting their hands back on the ground, just like that. So if I show you, you might recognise that from the end of my back handspring, just like that. Now we can start looking at the beginning. And it's very simply a jump. We just want to see if your little one can jump and swing their arms up to the sky, just like me. If your little one still isn't jumping by themselves, don't worry, that's absolutely fine. You can help them. Just help them with their jumping. Help them bend their knees. Another way, maybe you need to hold their hands and you guys can jump together so that they can see you and feel the motion. The next thing is, we don't just jump up. We jump up and backwards. I know that looks very easy when I have a Bear here, but you can encourage your little one to try and fall backwards into your arms. They're not going to be jumping backwards just yet, but we can just go fall backwards into the arms like that. Ta-da! They're going to be giggling, they're going to be having a lovely time, but they're really getting a nice rotational skill. They're feeling themselves upside down as well. Are you ready for the full thing? One knee, just like this. Little one at the front. We're going to get them up and over your knee, nice and comfortably. That's not too hard. They might be giggling and wriggling, but they are nice and safe there. And then you're going to put your hand over the top of their shoulder, so that as they lower down onto the ground, they're not going to bump their head because you've got their arm. Bear's arms are not long enough to touch the floor, but your little ones will be. And then you can encourage them to bring their legs over the top, ta-da, just onto the floor like that. Let me show you again. Standing upright in front of your knee, jumping up and backwards. Hello, good jump. Over the top, onto the floor and flip. Just like that. Now, if your little one isn't getting that straight away, don't worry, it is going to take practice. You can pause this video, watch it again, try on your beds at home somewhere soft, that's absolutely fine. You guys are going to have some fun together. They are going to really enjoy being upside down. But remember, here at the Little Gym, we know that these skills are really going to help us on in later life. We're working on some core stability. We're engaging our vestibular system as we go backwards, which remember is our balance, and also engaging all of our wrists, elbow and shoulder muscles to push on the floor, make sure our nose doesn't hit it, and flip our legs over the top. There's a lot going on there. Give it a go, have some fun, and you can show off your party trick at your next garden party.
Hi everyone! I don't know if you noticed, but Bear and I were just admiring this lovely, colourful wiggly worm that's in our garden. I have a really nice nursery rhyme that we can sing together all about wiggly worms. Are you ready?
There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all day and wiggle all night. The neighbours say, oh, what a big fright. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. Did you like that one? All right, I have a few things that we could try, some little gymnastic skills with our little ones so that they can be just like the wiggly worms. Okay, so the first one, we're going to lie our little ones down on their back, and we're just going to use our hands on our hips to roll them side to side so they can feel the rolling action. Hopefully they'll like this one. You might get a few smiles or giggles. If they're feeling comfortable that way, we can use their hands and feet to roll them on their side, onto their tummy, and then onto their back. I'll show you this way as well. If they're feeling really confident, we can see how fast they'd like to roll all the way along a rug or a towel that you guys have at home. And then the last one I have to try with you guys is we're going to do a little bit of a partner log roll. Now grown-ups, for this one, you're going to need to have your strong arms ready. We're going to make a little bit of a brace position, holding onto our elbows. We're going to lie down with our little ones on top of our tummies and have a nice big cuddle first. We're going to make that brace with our elbows. We're going to roll all the way onto those elbows, pushing up. We can smile at our little ones and over the top and up. And then we can go back onto our back, onto our tummy, just like that. Hopefully you'll get a good laugh out of this one. Shall I show you sideways as well? We're going to have a nice big cuddle, just like this. Brace our arms onto our pushing up and all the way over. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Seeing we're at our garden party today and we have our lovely picnic rug out here, I have one final party trick for us to try together. All right, so we're going to lay our little ones down on their back on top of our picnic rug. We're going to leave their heads and maybe even their arms out of the top so they're still nice and happy and can see us. What we're going to try is we're going to roll them up in our picnic rug. We're going to roll them very carefully, rolling front and back all the way along. Now these guys will like this one. Sometimes it can feel really nice and safe to be rolled up nice and tight, like when we're in a blanket or having a nice tight squeezing hug. We can roll them all the way out as well, just like that.
Oh, I'm going to do some bird watching in my garden. I've made myself some binoculars out of 2 cups. You can do that too. Why don't you follow me? Shh, we'll see what birds we can find.
Hello, I'm Professor Featherhead, the world's foremost authority on bird watching. Follow me and we will see how many different kinds of birds we can see in the forest. Do you have your binoculars with you? Oh, good, because when we're near a bird, we will stop and put our binoculars to our eyes, like this. Then we will look up, look down, look to the right and left and all around. Then when we see the bird, we'll act like it to see if it likes us. Come on, let's go.
Walking through the forest as quiet as can be, we listen for birds that we can watch and be.
Stop! Put on your binoculars. Look up, look down, look right and left and all around. Do you see it? Why, it's the pot-bellied happy bird high on a limb. Let's see if we can look and act just like him.
Put 5 wiggly fingers on top of your head and make a big huge belly like you've just been fed. This is a very happy bird, so wear a smile on your face and flap your other arm and jump all over the place.
Let's go!
Jump, jump, jump now. Jump, jump, jump now. Jump, jump, jump now. Jump, 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 jump.
Freeze!
Crawling through the forest as quiet as can be, we listen for birds that we can watch and be.
Stop! Put on your binoculars. Look up, look down, look right and left and all around. Do you see it? My goodness! It's the balancing blue-billed broad-winged flapper. Let's do what she does, right back at her.
Stand on one foot, balancing true. Lift your other leg behind, your toe pointed to. Spread your arms out wide like wings stretched out, and never stop flapping those wings all about.
Can you do it?
You're balancing and flapping on one foot, on one foot. You're balancing and flapping on one foot, on one foot. You're balancing and flapping on one foot, on one foot. You're balancing and flapping on one foot, on one foot.
Freeze!
Tiptoe through the forest as quiet as can be, and we'll listen for birds that we can watch and be. Hey do bed, head, head, 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 hey do.
Stop! Put on your binoculars. Look up, look down, look right and left and all around. Do you see it? Why, it's the stub-winged speed hummer zipping around. Can we act like him down here on the ground? Get ready to move fast.
Make stubby little wings with your hands at your sides, and your mouth stays shut and your eyes open wide. You hum all day, both high and low, and you fly absolutely as fast as you can go.
Let's run!
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Woo! Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey!
Freeze!
Jogging through the forest as quiet as can be, we listen for birds that we can watch and be.
Stop! Put on your binoculars. Look up, look down, look right and left and all around. Do you see it? It's the red-bellied mudnapper right over there. Let's do what she does so that she might come near.
When there's music in the air, she flies all around, 'cause she just can't sleep with all that sound. But when it's quiet, she lies down on her belly in the mud and goes to sleep until the music wakes her up.
When it's quiet, lay down on your tummy and go to sleep. When you hear the music, get up and run.
As the sun sets on our lovely garden party we've had today, I have a bit of a sing-song that we can try together. I think you guys will know the words to this, so join in with me. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Thanks for joining me today. My name's Teacher Emma, and this has been the Little Gym at Home.
It's time to say goodbye.